Welcome back to the Crypto Market Lens. My name is Dave and we are on the Bitcoin 1 week chart. And as you can see, we haven't had any significant changes, but since we had the last two videos without the 1 week chart, I want to give a quick update on where we are standing at the moment. So on the bottom side for my ultimate bear target, we have the 48,000 to 52,000 level on the green vector candle here. My next relief rally target would be the 200-week EMA on the 67,000. The next target to the downside, to the nearest to the price action, is the blue vector candle here on the 75,000 to 80,000. Now we're coming to the top side. On the top side, we have the closest to price is the 50-week EMA sitting on the 99,000. Closely after that, I have my 50% FIB level from the whole downwards movement that we have now since some months. And yeah, pretty interesting level for me, so I marked it up. And on the top side, we have the red vector candle between the 116 to 123. So that are my important levels on the 1 week chart. So let's go into the 4-hour chart to check out what's happening there. So on the 4-hour chart, since yesterday, we haven't had too much change because we broke on Friday through the 50 EMA on the 4-hour chart with a red vector candle. And since then, we are in the boardroom. And yeah, we had a small dump today, but there we will look into it on the 1-hour chart. So I will scroll a little bit out so that you can see the downwards movement, and this trend line that supports that downwards movement is an important trend line. And yeah, as you can see, the bears are still there. We talked already about this in yesterday's video. And yeah, on the bottom side, we have the low of the week, which is not broken at the moment. So that's very good. We have our multi-week 4-hour time frame W that's still intact. And we are in my zone of my area of interest. So I will go now into the 1-hour chart to see a little bit more of the price action at the moment. So on the 1-hour chart, firstly, I would like to start with you on the Bitcoin data. We are now sitting at minus 12 billion. So that's a significant change. Yesterday, I think we were right about the minus 2.6 billion. So we have had a big change since yesterday. That's very significant on this small move. 9 to 10 billion more to the short side. I also marked you up the Bitcoin data from the last week, and on the last week we were minus 2.84 billion. And if I extend this last weekend trap to you, so to the current week where we are standing now, you can see we are exactly in the same price range. But with a significant change of the Bitcoin data, minus 2.84, and at the moment minus 12 billion. So that is pretty interesting. Most of the retail people are betting on the short end. And as I talked in the last few days about the price action, I want to see that we are coming down here into the 7-day and the 12-hour price range and the 1-hour green vector candle to get my new entry to add to my long position. So I added to my long position here on this wick. And then if we zoom a little bit in, we had an not too great reaction from the price. We got into this very important area here on the $89,420, and we got rejected, as you can see at the moment. My personal preference would be if we would get through this and retest it as support. At the moment, it is still resistance, as you can see, and this level here is super important. We bounced so many times off it, so I want to see that we can reclaim this, and yeah. Also, what I want to add, the fear and greed index is at the moment at 21, so we have a big negative delta. We have a low fear and greed index, which is, in my opinion, a very good sign. So I want to add some more on my long end if we can get to the 1 hour green vector candle here and to the next level on the 7-day heat map. I will load up for you the 7-day because it's very interesting. So as you can see, it's not so much heated here, but there is still interest. So I'm also interested into the 1 hour green vector candle and in this area to add to my long position. And yeah. Also, when we look a little bit further to the downside, we're in the trap trader zone. We have a 7-day heat map. But I hope we don't get into this area because that would be invalidate the 4-hour multi-time frame W if we get below the low of the week. And yeah, that would be a very bad sign. Also, I will cut my long trade if we get below this $68,340 roundabout. I will cut my long trade, and yeah, so that is my actual plan on the long end. As I said already in the last videos, I opened on the 84,000 and I took profit here 50%, here 25, here 25. So I made profits all the way along. So that would be no problem for me if I need to cut my trade here. But my main target is or was the 7-day and the 1 hour green vector. We reached it. I added to my long. If we get down here, I will add another batch. And if we go below the 7-day heat map, I will cut the trade. So that is for the imminent short term. And I showed you already the 7-day. Let's go into the 1 month and check out what's happening on the 1 month. On the 1 month, we have still heated zones here on the top side, and it's above the high of the week. So this is a very interesting area for the longs to catch that shorts here. But yeah, at the moment we need first to see the reversal pattern, and at the moment we can't see it. So let's give it a bit time because it's not Monday, it's not Tuesday. We are still in the weekend. So yeah, and I will open now the 3 month for you. And then we have, there you can see on the 1 month with the 3 month, pretty heated target. Here are most of the shorts. Then I will load up for you the 100x orders, and as you can see, they are still the same since the last few days between those two 7-day heat maps, and yeah, that's why I not put too much into my first batch, because I know that we have 100x orders between those, and I want maybe to add a little bit another batch here and then the last batch here. And if the price then shows no strong reversal pattern with a stopping volume candle and like here a quick snap back to the top, then I will cut the trade and have my stop loss here below. So yeah, that is my plan. Then we come to the coming week. We have the CPI and the unemployment this week on Thursday, and then on Friday we have the BOJ policy rate in Japan. They are hiking to 0.75%, so 25 basis points. That is already priced in, so I personally don't think this event will be a game changer for risk assets because it's already priced in. but I marked it up because it's interesting, and you need to watch it. So yeah, that's about the data and what's happening for the next week and the price action for the moment. And I hope you got some value. If you like the content, give me a like, subscribe, and I wish you a nice rest of the week. And yeah, have a good one, and see you on Monday.